Hi guys, this is Christopher Schrader from The Christopher Show on KRZY Radio. I promised my listeners I'd do this special thing for everybody here. Today is October 2nd, 2012, and on our live broadcast we did tribute to all of our soldiers and all of our men and women of this country, both police, fire, or all of police, fire, EMT, EMS, our military of all branches, including the ones that are fighting the borders with our Border Patrol and our Coast Guard. So, real quick, this is just a quick podcast for all that. I want to have people listen to this podcast and be able to think about anybody you know, or any of your friends that have somebody that they know are overseas, or as a police officer behind the badge, or as a firefighter running into burning buildings while everybody else is running out, or with our EMS where they are going into the crash scenes and calming all the patients down after they've gone through such a traumatic event. Also for our men and women who are going overseas to other countries, fighting battles, constantly having bullets, having them fly their way, and IEDs and other explosive devices that are over there in Iraq, Afghanistan, and all other countries of the world. Also for our Navy, who are in these oceans fighting on these liquid grounds. For our Coast Guard, keeping away all these threats off our coast, and our Border Patrol, keeping the threats at bay on the land. So, real quick, a couple of things. Our first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a quick tribute here to all the men and women who have fallen serving this country with such pride, bravery, and honor, even if they weren't recognized by any newscast. All those untold stories of these fallen heroes. I would like to dedicate this playing of taps for them, and once I get back from that, I would like to continue on this podcast. So here is the taps for all our fallen soldiers, all our fallen heroes here in the United States, of police officers, firefighters, EMS first responders, and especially all of those who have given their life to their heroism, to being a hero in this country. So here is taps for all you fallen heroes. Let's go ahead and quickly just take a moment of silence for all of those fallen. We cannot forget these men and women who have been behind the men and women who are fighting. All those wives and husbands sitting at home worrying if their spouse is going to come home alive from their day as a police officer or a day in battle across the oceans. Also, those children who watch their parents leave every day to go fight crime on the streets as a police officer, or to leave for a couple of days as a firefighter, running into those burning buildings, saving people's lives. Even those EMS workers who have to go out to these accident scenes, they risk their lives as well just to be able to get to these scenes and just to stay on these scenes. Some of these EMS workers are in very dangerous situations. I want to say thank you to all the men and women who stand behind those who are on the front lines, both the front lines of our borders, in our borders, and outside of our borders. These people make this country the way it is. These people are the reason that we are free. The ones that are both at home supporting the ones that are on the front lines, and especially the ones on the front lines. So thank you to you, supporters of these great, fine young men and women who are out there. I also want to thank those people who are on the front lines for what you've done. And what you are doing. You guys are amazing with your bravery and your courage and your just utmost respect and responsibility for this country. Thank you so much for all those men and women who are in uniforms, behind the badge, here in the United States, on the borders of the United States, and across the borders of the United States. I challenge all of the people who don't have a direct support to somebody in the military to go up to somebody who is in the military or in the police department or in the fire department or EMS or any person that keeps this country safe, both inside and out. I challenge you to go up and shake their hand and say thank you for your service. I'm going to be doing that from now on because of what I've been seeing around here. There isn't enough thanks going around to these men and women that are dying for us to keep this country free. So please, say thank you to anybody that has a uniform on, or anybody you know who was in a uniform. We cannot forget our veterans as well, who have fought in previous battles. Thank you so much for your service. And we pray for your safety every day that you go out as a police officer, firefighter, EMT, or military. I pray for your safety in serving this great country. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen to this broadcast. I am Christopher Schrader from KRZY Radio, saying thank you to all the soldiers, all the police officers, all the firefighters, all the EMS workers. Thank you so much for your wonderful service. And may God bless you.